Hello everyone and welcome back to another deep dive. Before we get started, hit like if you're like our contents. So today, we're digging into what feels like a massive identity crisis for one of the biggest names in performance.
A huge one.
We're talking about the upcoming electric BMW M3. It's expected in 2027 and they'll probably call it the IM3.
Yeah, and the irony here is just, it's fascinating. To build their silent electric future, BMW is literally digging through its loudest, most gas-guzzling past.
They're trying to synthesize a soul.
Exactly.
Okay, and just to be clear for everyone listening, this is not a reboot of that quirky little i3 hatchback.
Oh, not at all. No, this is built on the Neue Klasse platform.
Which is a big deal, right?
It's a very big deal. It means this is a dedicated, ground-up electric design. They aren't just, stuffing batteries into an old chassis. It's a clean slate.
But the thing that has everyone talking, the headline feature, is the sound.
It always comes back to the sound.
So let's unpack this, because usually when you think electric car sound, you think of that high-pitched sci-fi hum.
That linear whine, yeah.
But BMW just dropped this video of their team in a recording studio with a bunch of old M cars.
And this is where it gets really interesting. The problem with electric motors isn't just that they're quiet. It's that the sound they make is, well, it's one-dimensional. It's just a high-pitched whine that gets louder.
Sure, but isn't silence supposed to be a luxury? Why would you want to add noise back in?
Because it's not just noise, it's data. In a combustion car, the pitch, the vibration, the tone, it all tells your brain what the car is doing, how much power you have, how much traction.
It's feedback.
It's all feedback. And that linear whine from an EV, it doesn't give you that rich data map. BMW isn't just making noise, they're trying to restore that data stream for the driver.
Okay, I get the theory. I do. But the execution, it just sounds a little fake. I mean, are we just talking about playing an MP3 of an engine through the speakers?
It's a valid skepticism. A lot of people are thinking that. But they're not just looping a generic vroom vroom track. They're crafting a dynamic soundscape.
A soundscape using what exactly?
They went into the archives. They pulled out some absolute legends to record them as individual instruments.
They really didn't hold back. They recorded the F82 M4 GTS, the twin-turbo inline-6.
The really raspy one, yeah. Then they got the E92 M3 GTS,
Yeah.
the naturally aspirated 4.4-liter V8, and my favorite, the E64 M6.
The one with the V10, the
Yeah.
screaming V10.
That exact one. And think about the physics of that sound. The V10 gives you that high-frequency scream, while the V8 gives you that low-end chest-thumping bass. They're filling the entire audio spectrum, and EV motor just misses.
And they're even simulating gear shifts to go along with it.
Right, to mimic that feeling of mechanical engagement.
So if I get this car, do I just go into a menu and select V10 mode?
No, and that is such a key difference. This isn't a jukebox like some other manufacturers have tried.
Okay.
You can't just pick one. What they're doing is blending these combustion recordings with the natural whine of the electric motors. They're creating a totally new composite sound, a remix, if you will.
So it's trying to honor the past without lying to you.
That seems to be the goal.
Okay, but all the engineered sound in the world is pointless if the car doesn't actually perform like an M3.
Yeah.
We have to talk about the hardware.
And the hardware suggests the bite is definitely going to match the bark. It's a quad motor setup, one electric motor for each wheel.
That sounds heavy.
It is heavy, but it allows for incredible torque vectoring.
Okay, break that down for us. What does torque vectoring actually do for the driver on a track?
Imagine a tank turning. It slows down one tread and speeds up the other to pivot. The car does the same thing with its wheels. It can instantly send more power to the outside wheels in a corner and slow the inside ones. It basically twists the car around the turn for you.
Making a heavy car feel much more agile.
Incredibly agile, yes.
And it's running on an 800-volt architecture, right?
Correct. Which means thinner wiring, better heat management, and most importantly for a lot of people, charging speeds that could actually make a road trip viable.
We're still a ways out from the 2027 launch, so I expect we'll see more details leak out over the next year or so. But this whole strategy really leaves us with a big philosophical question.
It absolutely does, and it's a question of authenticity. Is synthesizing the soul of a car from old recordings the right move? Does it actually give the machine character? Or is it just proof that we're holding on a little too tight to the past instead of embracing what an electric car truly is?
That is definitely something to chew on. Stay tuned for more automotive news, and goodbye.